What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about Captain Marvel and mainly the fact that it has been compared to the Ghostbusters reboot. And I've heard a few YouTubers like pretty much make this comparison. Now the question is it true? That to really answer this question, you have to look at how the Ghostbusters reboot was marketed back in 2016 versus how Captain Marvel is marketed now, Now, I'm going to start with the Ghostbusters reboot. And there was no secret there was an SJW agenda attached to the Ghostbusters reboot. Some might say how it's mainly connected to the first trailer for the Ghostbusters reboot, which was uploaded to Sony's YouTube channel. And when the trailer dropped for the Ghostbusters reboot, a lot of people hated it to the point that it received more downvotes than upvotes, making it the most downvoted movie trailer in YouTube history. The one thing that is interesting about this particular trailer is that when people pretty much expressed their legitimate gripes with the trailer, saying it was bad, their comments was deleted by the person who was running the Sony YouTube channel back in 2016 and stuff like that. But something interesting also happened. The comments that were legitimately sexist, were being left on the Ghostbusters reboot trailer. And the one thing about it is that it was an implication by Sony in that only sexists had a problem with the reboot, which was not true at all. Another issue is that women who had a legitimate gripe against the Ghostbusters reboot, they were just totally being ignored. That added fuel to the fire right there. Um, Plus, you also had Paul Feig, Melissa McCarthy's, and these SJW journalists calling guys who had a legitimate criticism about the trailer for the Ghostbusters reboot sexist, misogynist, racist, basement thrillers, neckbeards. While again, women who had a legitimate gripe against the reboot was being ignored. That those things, you had poor marketing, the insults towards the Ghostbusters fan base, the bad review from the majority of YouTubers pretty much led to the Ghostbusters reboot bombing and stuff like that. Now, now I'm going to pretty much talk about the marketing for Captain Marvel. In that, when the first trailer for it dropped, one of the things that was pretty much noticeable was the word hero that was being showed, and there was emphasis being put on the first three letters. HER. Pointing to the fact that it was the fact that Captain Marvel has a SJW agenda attached to it as well. Now there was also another trailer that was recently released. Where scenes from the Captain Marvel movie and clips from the previous WNBA season was being shown, showcasing female empowerment. But the main problem is that a lot of people don't even watch the WNBA like that. Not the NBA, but the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's like the WNBA, including the Captain Marvel's trailer, this wasn't a good idea at all. You know what I'm saying? And then there was not too long ago the initial box office projection for Captain Marvel in terms of the opening weekend was to be said at being at $180 million. But something interesting happened. It dropped to $160 million. Then the box office projected for Captain Marvel they dropped to 140 million, then it dropped again to 120. The last week it dropped to $100 million. But now the box office projected for the opening weekend for Captain Marvel stands at $80 million. So the obvious question is this: why did the box office projection drop by $100 million for Captain Marvel? The answer is pretty simple, and it's connected to Brie Larson. You know what I'm saying? First of all, she pretty much didn't hide the fact that she's pushing the SJW agenda in Captain Marvel, even to the point to where she said she don't want the opinion of white men. You know what I'm saying? She have said this consistently within the last month. And then there's that one GoFundMe campaign where she want little girls to go see the Captain Marvel movie, while she's pretty much ignoring little boys who might want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So the implication there, she don't care about little boys wanting to see Captain Marvel. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much her comments within the last month, along with this GoFundMe campaign for Captain Marvel, have pretty much led to the box office projection for Captain Marvel's opening weekend pretty much dropped by $100 million. So, so looking at how the Ghostbusters reboot had been marketed like almost 3 years ago to how Captain Marvel has been marketed now, I can see that people's argument about Captain Marvel being another Ghostbusters reboot in terms of marketing is a legitimate argument. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the SJW agenda attached to most movies, you have fans of the MCU being insulted like the Ghostbusters fans were like almost 3 years ago, and the fact that women who have a legitimate argument against Captain Marvel, you know what I'm saying, have been completely ignored, you know what I'm saying? So those three issues are the main reason why people have been saying Captain Marvel is this year's Ghostbusters reboot, you know what I'm saying, because of those three things. But I'm yammering on at this point. But anyway, sound off in the comment section about um, Captain Marvel being compared to the Ghostbusters reboot. Do you think do you think this is a legitimate argument? State your reasons. If you disagree, you can state your reasons also. You know, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.